chain reaction of hot flashes.
To be a great masculine dancer, you have to be in touch with your feminine side. You are outstanding.
God works in mysterious ways. Amazing.
Let's hear it for Kelvin and Oti! Come on! So good to have you here, Kelvin. 2 weeks ago, you got the call. How was it to get on that floor on Saturday?
It was amazing. It was a huge relief, really, because it's been built up for 2 weeks. Yeah, I came, you know, quite late and in tricky circumstances, but it was just so good to get on the floor and kind of let it all out.
Well, you showed absolutely no sign of newcomer nerves out there. Bruno said it was the best debut samba he has ever seen anywhere in the world, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that is huge. Oti, as samba queen, how quickly into training did you think, hang on a minute, I'm onto a bit of a winner with this dance with Kelvin?
Do you know what? When he came in, he's really quite shy. When he came in, I was a little bit like, oh my gosh, do I give him all of Oti and make him just really scared, I want to run away, or do I just take
all
it step by step? Yeah,
terrifying.
So actually what I wanted to do was just to get to know him on his level, and we started dancing, and it was great, but every time he moved, it wouldn't work. So I think it was just getting the movement into the legs, and because it's just the two of us all the time, we never really know. And I think you get an inkling of it. We went into rehearsal, and Kevin was in the studio, and he just was like, oh my goodness.
When you're getting that reaction from Kevin, you know, you're like, yes, so good. I mean, the thing is, to quote Penny from Dirty Dancing, God wouldn't have given you maracas if he didn't want you to shake 'em, baby. And you did that some. Kelvin, was it as much of a shock to you that you could do that stuff, or did you sort of secretly know you were a samba king?
I've never done the samba before, so that was a revelation. But you know, I like to shake my hips when I'm at you know, the odd party and whatnot. So. But it was just...
I think go to that party, please. Yeah.
I think the audience helped, because it was such an upbeat number. I think the sense of the occasion and the, you know, it was a party atmosphere. I think that's what really helped me and kind of helped me lose my inhibitions and just kind of go for it.
What inhibitions? It was amazing. massive 32 points, top of the leaderboard. The judges are throwing around words like electrifying and amazing. I mean, that doesn't kind of happen in week one. Let's just look at the judges' reactions as they're watching you move. Bruno is beside himself. Shirley's having a right moment there. Obviously, Craig, poker face. You'll get him, though, Kelvin. You'll get him.
He doesn't look too happy there.
As a new boy, though, you're coming into the floor. You know, what were the other celebs? What were their reactions like? Because they've been hard at it for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, they've been amazing, you know, and it's still building for me. You know, I only met them all, I guess, Friday and Saturday, so I still very much feel like the new boy, but I'm sure there'll be some relationships formed over the next few weeks, hopefully anyway, that'll be, you know, forever lasting, and they're a great bunch, and just to kind of get the support has been amazing.
As Iveta Lukashuta says, friends for the life. That's what they become, my darling. You had to feel for poor Jamie sitting, watching from the audience there, and we couldn't work out if that was a face of fury or relief that he didn't have to do that dance. Jamie's going to be on...
he didn't have to wear that top.
Or that top, yeah, maybe. Jamie's going to be on the show on Friday, so we'll see him there. So apart from a minor criticism from Craig about hands, there's always going to be one from Craig, that's pretty spectacular week one, isn't it, Oti?
It was amazing, and it was totally unexpected. I mean, we had been working so hard, but for a samba, which is one of the toughest dances, to get those kind of critiques was amazing, wasn't it? We were both off the lead, and we were like, what just happened? And our faces are like...
Our jaws were on the floor when we got the first 8 from Craig. It was just absolute disbelief. It was unbelievable.
You could sort of feel that around. I could feel that in the houses around my house. There's like a rumble across the nation. The great thing, you might be late to sort of coming in, but the work ethic is there. The two of you seem quite well matched like that, Oti, would you say? Yeah.
He loves too much. Do you know what it is? And I always say it to him, he's quite intelligent. So when I am talking to him...
Quite intelligent?
I see one interview, just say something you don't regret. No, but he is very intelligent. So when I am talking to him... I can see the information going in, and even though he's never done it before and he's always questioning himself, like, Oti, can I do this? I'm like, yeah, I've got your back. I'm going to be there for you. Just listen. And when he does it, it happens. And I think we're able to create magic that way, just on how we communicate.
I think it's having that belief because, you know, I'm always questioning myself. And you want to do, regardless of your ability, you want to do the absolute best. And I think all the celebrities agree, you don't want to let your pro down. And it's just having that belief. And when Oti was reassuring me, saying, Kelvin, we can do this, you know, this is something that you can do. And then it's kind of leaving her to take the reins and
it's
just putting the trust in her.
It's very exciting. So, fast and furious routine. Obviously, you are used to going very fast. Here you are. Look, a picture of you doing your racing driving. I love what your team did to your car. Let's have a look at that. Twinkle toes. Look at that. That's so cute. Yeah. We've gone one further. Kelvin.
Right, okay, wow.
We've got you a very special
amazing.
glitter ball helmet. I thank you. You've got to put it on for me, darling. Put it on. Let's have a little look. Come on. We got your size.
Well, it's a good job my hair's not looking good anyway, so I can put it on. It's not going to mess it up, really, is it?
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. No expense spared.
I quite like it.
I think you like it, yeah.
Can we
You
put it
better
in for
wear
the
it. I
waltz
don't know
at
if it's
weekend or what?
For the pivots.
For the pivots, very handy. Let's talk about waltz, because obviously everything moves on quite fast. This is your music for your waltz this week. You might not be able to hear it in your helmet. Let's listen. A bit of Burt Bacharach. Beautiful, beautiful. A slightly slower pace. Only Monday, so you've probably not done loads yet, but what can you tell me about today? How are you feeling about
I'm
the
still
waltz?
feeling dizzy.
Yeah.
You know, Oti said that samba is one of the hardest dances, whereas the waltz feels even more difficult. It feels more technical. Yeah, it's a different extreme. It's a lot slower and not quite as physically intense, but I feel that it's more mentally exhausting. And I've got a real thing with dizziness and spinning, as you know, Catherine was saying last week. It's awful, yeah. So. Okay,
from here. Good luck. Very strong start, Fletcher. Long may it continue. Let's hear it for Kelvin and Oti. Now, Annika and Kevin will be here for a flying visit in just a minute. First, get those VIP passes.